Yes, people. I'm your host, the most, the bridge, T58, man. Here today, as I usually do, to give you the latest Chelsea transfer news, man. Always here at 10:30 p.m. while the Euros and the other conference stuff is going along. Honestly, I have to say, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, been a crazy time today, man. Honestly, crazy time today. A lot of big breaking news has happened today. Some of it unexpected, some of it unexpected to say the very least. But I have to say, man, end of the day, bro, crazy times, man, crazy times. You know, I mean, particular big news in regards to the striker situation. There's been some more big news in regards to the Olise situation, and a random striker out of nowhere just got bidded for by Chelsea. So listen, man, crazy times indeed. Yes, we are gonna talk about. It's literally my cover. Yeah, bro, literally, prime. Yeah, so glad Madrid still hasn't asked for 80 million. No, uh, wow, mate. Apparently, we're currently trying to agree. We're speaking to his side now. So, hey, crazy. Bro. I've read everything, bro. It's been, I have to say, insane, bro. I was literally, I don't know if you saw on my channel, I was in the Portugal watch along, literally, and all of this news was coming out about my guy, Samu Omoro. I'm just gonna call him Sammy because his surname, yeah, every time I try to say it, I just get it wrong. So, but honestly, bro, been crazy time, bro. Been a crazy time, right? And listen, let's speak about it right now. Let's speak about it right now. And so here we go. Because honestly, I have to say it's been a crazy moment. But first, guys, make sure to like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. I'll be getting on some few of my other, footballing colleagues to make sure to give their school of thoughts and their opinions. But honestly, guys, I don't know, bro. I'm gonna be so I don't know who he is. My Spanish scouting is it seems that he fell through the cracks of my Spanish scouting department. You know what I mean? I need to speak to the Spanish scouting department about this because honestly, cheeks. You know what I mean? Big L by Ahmed Abdi, man. Big L by me, Ayakama. I have to say, bro, massive L. So you know what I mean? So definitely for sure, that's something I have to look at. But listen, guys, I want to obviously start off with the big breaking news, and that is, of course, on the fact that Chelsea have bidded for a striker, but it's not the one we all expected. And here we go. Let's make it bigger for you guys. And that is the David, we don't want it. Athletico Madrid turned down offer from Chelsea to sign Samuel Omoridion. You see, it's Samuel Omoridion, bid for Spain Youth International worth 32.5 million euros, fixed fee plus add-ons. 20-year-old striker high among handful of candidates. CFC considering to strengthen Enzo Maresca's attack. So obviously, this has been released recently. However, if I just switch the share tab, essentially this was initially broken by DiMarzio. So DiMarzio these days, bro, he's on the smoke these days. You know what I mean? We're definitely gonna get to that, bro. Chelsea, we are crazy, man. 7 goals, 36 more projects. Hey, man, that's what the current way we move in, I'm afraid. So we just got to accept reality. So DiMarzio was the first one to bring up. He says Samu Omoridion is the first choice for Chelsea's attack. And then he goes on to then mention that Chelsea wants Samu Omoridion and will try to find an agreement with Athelitico even if the requests are high. So he's saying it doesn't even matter what the price is. Chelsea are looking to try to seal this deal done, essentially. You then obviously hear from Matt Law. Yeah, Chelsea have had talks over a possible move for Athletico Madrid striker Samu Omoridion. They are also still negotiating with Aston Villa's John Duran, right? And then had Fabrizio reveal it. Atletico Madrid have rejected a 40 million package from Chelsea for Samu Omoridion. It was 30 million upfront and 10 million in add-ons, right? And then you then hear, what's it called, from Chelsea have been informed that they will be willing to pay 25 million for Omoridion, rising to over 30 million. But Atletico value him higher. Omoridion would like to stay at Atletico and fight for his place, but that has not stopped Chelsea holding talks. So this part about Chelsea not stopped Chelsea holding talks means they must have spoken either with the agent, yeah, or stuff like that before, and intermediaries, and they basically said you can convince him to come to Chelsea's to Chelsea's football club. By the way, so that's the only reason why they're bidding. They must be think they can either convince him as well. Matt Law also mentions that Chelsea expect to bring in a new striker in the coming weeks. Another striker option Chelsea have looked at is to try to re-sign Dominic Solanke from Bournemouth. Simon Jordan actually earlier today said that Chelsea are being put off by the 65 million release clause, by the way, for my guy Dominic Solanke to be brought into the football club as well. So again, one to watch there too, right? And then obviously you then get this one, which is from Fabrizio, because Fabrizio did a long section. Said, although Athelitico said no, Chelsea are still trying and talking to Samu Omoridion's side. Chelsea can attack the situation and contact is still taking place on player side. So clearly they're still talking to the player and trying to agree a deal with him. So they believe they can agree a deal. That's why they're doing the bid for him right now, basically. That's the way I'm understanding it. That's what's going on as of right now, by the way, in regards to the striker situation. The player's happy and not desperate to leave. Let's see what Chelsea do. So the player doesn't mind leaving the football club, essentially. He's open to leaving, but he doesn't mind staying either. So if Chelsea can agree a fee for him, then and they can just say, listen, come to a football club, he's open to leave, essentially. That's what is being said by Fabrizio there. And then you then hear the Chelsea owners and sporting directors asked Enzo Maresca what he wanted to do with John Duran deal. He will have an important say on the striker, and he will make a decision on the situation at Samu Omoridion. So clearly they're saying the manager's having the choice of strikers, basically, not them, which that's not true, bro. You know what I mean? Let's be real, boys. You know what I mean? In regards to the striker situation, obviously, I thought there was some more comments. I saw something more about the striker stuff, of course, and and this is it. So this is something that I've stated to you guys many times before, and this is that Chelsea are not looking for an experienced striker to dislodge Nicholas Jackson. They are big believers in Jackson and the strides he has made. They are looking to make another Jackson type signing for the striker position. Again, they're trying to bring in someone that's very similar in potential to Jackson that can, rise to the similar level that he was, if not higher, and then they can compete to each other like anime rivals. I've said this before. They want Jackson Sasuke right now. They're looking for Jackson Sasuke. I've said this before, multiple times before. They're not looking for an experienced player because they want two young guys that can compete to become number one, essentially. That's what I've said before. That's why, by the way, a lot of these experienced guys here, whether it be a Gurasi, whether it be obviously a who am I thinking of? Even a Dobrik, a Soloff, yeah, even I've mentioned before for a season or two, was it called? Even like a Giroud, maybe if you wanted to bring him back. That's the sort of thing that they've been, obviously looking about and thinking about. So clearly, that's the thing that they're targeting as of right now, right? So that's pretty much it. And then we got this bomber from Nizar Kinsella saying that Chelsea are admirers of Stuttgart's Sergio Guirassy. Being an admirer, you can like someone, but doesn't mean you're going to go for him. You know what I'm saying to you, boys? So listen, don't get those sort of things here twisted, by the way. Like, just because you admire someone does not mean that you're going to be, twerking for them at the end of the day. So again, I just don't want people to be getting the hoops up really high and then to find out that it's not going to happen. So again, Guirassy is another one where you're probably going to have to wait and see on what's going on this one. But listen, let's read up. Yeah, let's read your comments. Abdimas Prime says Di Marzio is getting better. He's slowly back. First guy to break it. Yeah, Di Marzio is re-upped on the sources, man. Last season, bro, he was looking cooked. This season, man, he's re-upped. You know what I mean? The sources he's re-upped in his sources. You know what I'm saying? He's re-upped. He tried to become better, stronger, and it's clearly working, man. You have to give it to him. It's clearly worked. I think this is a smokescreen for that Duran deal since fans are crazy about the fee. The problem is Ayakama. Why would he put in a bid? For me, that means more than likely, by the way. There's actually another report I need to bring up about Duran because there was another thing that happened, by the way, which I need to bring up to you, which was actually a bit more so in regards to the Duran situation. If you don't mind, give me a moment. Oh my lord, what's going on today? Is everything just cooked? Let me just give this to you right now because this was actually mentioned, by the way, by Matt Law as well. Let me present it to you too, boys. Sorry about this because there's been so much news on the striker situation. It's actually been kind of like a bit crazy. So this is it. It says Duran domino. Duran may need to drop his wage demands to secure a move to Chelsea. Aston Villa only intend to make firm bids for Maatson and Gallagher if Duran goes to Chelsea. So essentially Aston Villa are saying, listen, you can only get Duran, yeah, if we can give you Duran, you can buy Duran, and then we'll actually buy Ian Maatson or Conor Gallagher. So they've essentially holding the player hostage in any sort of negotiation that's taking place as of right now. Looks like we get Durant or this Samuel fella. I don't think it's going to be Durant, and I don't know if it's going to be Durant yet. Again, I think tomorrow will be even more clearer in regards to the Durant situation. I think the Samuel guy, the fact we're negotiating still, and we believe we can still negotiate with Atletico, and we're still talking to him, may mean that we believe we can actually bring him to the football club. That might be an option. I think the club's break glass, the emergency, the third choice. The final choice, the break glass emergency, is going to be Solanke. I'm going to just say it right now. Solanke will probably be the option the club will go for, by the way. In my personal opinion, from the stuff I've read here, will be if they can't get this Samuel gentleman, Samu Omoridion, or if they can't get John Duran, Dominic Solanke will be the break glass for the club. I'm telling you that right now. I know a lot of people may not like to hear that, but for me, from what I'm seeing and from what I'm reading, he is going to be the break glass moment for me personally. That guy Martinez is Spanish Southgate. Of course, bro. Yeah, we just read that. Thank you, bro. We're eating good. I think they don't even seem like they want to sell him. We shouldn't beg them walk away. Players doesn't want to leave either. Walk away. It seems the player doesn't mind leaving. So again, if he believes that they can get the situation done, then they will do it. Again, I personally feel if the club believe they can get it done, they would have made this 40 million bid already. That's what it is for me personally. So don't be surprised if that's the case. I so wish we just get Solanke, man. This is mad. I'm telling you this right now. Solanke is going to be the break glass moment for the football club. It's too easy. Anyone that's smart enough can see that the club is literally waiting waiting to see if the run doesn't work. Okay, no. If the other gentleman doesn't work, okay, no. Then that means Dominic Solanke is going to be the break glass moment. Bang, hit the alarm bell. Let's bring him in. That's what it's going to be. So listen. No. You don't understand. I'll explain to you why. Just give me a moment. Dimarzio is the most. He's become very reliable again. What do you think about this, Armin? Aren't you panicking because this is getting out of hand now? We're definitely gonna get there. I'm just trying to explain from the news, from at least from what I understand it, and then of course you'll get my opinion. You know me, man. I'm unreserved in my personal opinion and the school of thoughts that I have. Nah, bro, Gurasi makes much more sense than Solanke. Solanke is too expensive for one good season. While that may be true, I think the other thing that will probably disagree with that is that also he's a former common player, and then they may feel like he'll be able to be a lot more seamless into the football club. By the way, that's the only difference I would argue. Jackson's mentality is what? No, he's not, bro. Ahmed, I believe our plan is to buy another Jackson type striker, young, low risk, high reward. Next year we go for a big striker. If Jackson or the striker we sign don't work. I think that's a logical route. I think that's a fair route. I just think the issue that you're running into right now for me is that I just think for me personally, I'm going to give my views on this quickly. Let me give my opinions on what's happening right now. I think for me personally, it's kind of interesting what's happening right now in the sense that we clearly are going for a certain striker type, right? Right? This is clearly some clear striker that we're going for. These a lot more of these taller, bit more stronger striker type that are able to move, turn, be efficient at goal, have a powerful shot. That's clearly who we are going for and targeting at this moment in time, right? Now, the issue for me, right, it's all well and good doing that. Now, obviously, you look at the market for that. Obviously, maybe you would say Osimhen, but Osimhen, again, as I said before, way too expensive. Gyökeres, I don't think does that thing that you're looking for. Now, the options they're bringing for, again, are very similar. I've mentioned to you guys before that Chelsea are doing the 40 million thing where they don't want to go above 40 million for any regular person they buy. Unless they believe you're super special, they are not going to go above that threshold of 40 million. Again, the only three people currently in the football club they've done that for, again, is Mudryk, Enzo, and Caicedo, right? In the director's era. When I say the 40 million plus era, I mean when the directors have come in since January. So, and that is Mudryk for 62 million, Enzo for 105 million, and then Caicedo for 120 million. So those are the three things they've done, right? In the sense of trying to buy players for that sort of price range and price. So again, it's quite interesting to see what's going on in regards to that. I think for me also personally, right, I understand the need for experience. Don't get it twisted. I understand the need for experience, but when you look at the market, yeah, barring really Grassy, every other, and even he is a big if when it comes to experience because of the fact that he's been a one-season wonder. Where is experienced striker people talking about? Osimhen is way too expensive. Gyökeres has just done it one season at Sporting and one season at Coventry. Let's be honest about that, right? You then go to Dobrik, one season wonder. Sort of, he's had back-to-back seasons where he's done really well. But at Sociedad, then at what's it called, Villarreal. Even if I was to mention him, for example, you then obviously, even if I was to say let's bring in a placeholder like a Lewandowski, right? That's going to cost you way too much money, right? I think the issue for me, Darren Tesco was the guy that they were looking for the most, and even he's again back-to-back seasons. Maybe you could make the argument for, but he decided to stay. So your options are running out. You know what I mean? The options are running very, very thin right now. So I can kind of understand the experience argument, the need for experience, but the problem is where is the experience coming from? Because I don't see it right now. Unless you guys can give me a name, and I'm just forgetting names. The experience is not there, bro. The experience is not there. What do you mean? Gressy also had one season. Also, Sesko and Gyökeres other seasons. He was a bum. He was a bum. Must say they don't want Solanke and start making lame excuses. Solanke is very good. But the problem is, bro, this is correct. Again, I don't know if you disagree with me talking, but I'm telling you, Gressy's only had one good season. Gyökeres only had one good season. Again, Sesko's had back-to-back semi-good seasons. You can make the argument for in terms of his scoring rate. But that is the current market right now, bro. I don't know what I feel like. Chelsea fans at times, yeah. We like. I feel like Chelsea fans at times, yeah. We confuse ourselves, yeah, in regards to who is available right now to buy for the striker market. We can say buy Osimhen. You know what I mean? The problem is the value that he's going to be at, and then maybe the other positions that need to be looked upon and like actually sorted out aren't even there. So like again, this is where I think for me the realism aspect is being lost. And I always see realism aspect, like the striker market again. There is not much experience there. It is again there's fair enough, yeah. Because like I was saying, because like me and you were saying the same thing, so I was like, yeah. Osimhen's price drop next year is what they're targeting. Maybe, bro, because again, I just said it fundamentally, bro. It's way too much for him, bro. It's just way too much, bro. Like it's just too much. I just think fundamentally, again, we talk about experience. Yes, there's a need for experience, but the need for experience and the current availability is not there. And that's the issue that I think we as Chelsea fans are not realizing, bro. I don't know why I keep on hearing we need experience. Gyökeres is only one season. Osimhen, yes, Osimhen, yes, we can say his experience way too high in value. Gyökeres, we've spoken about them before. You know what I mean? The list as we go in further and further and further, they've won seasons on the vast majority of them. Well, 100%. The other team shouldn't be wanting Palmer. Yeah, exactly, bro. Like this is what I'm saying to you. So, like for me, fundamentally, we start becoming hypocritical. By the way, like you know what I mean. Again, it becomes hypocritical for me personally. You know what I mean? This is where we run into, but what I like to call hypocriticalness. Because if we do that, yeah, then it just becomes a bit more stupid for me personally. I don't know about you guys. It feels very, very stupid. I think the other issue is, yeah, when today we were hearing random links about Openda. The only reason why we're hearing about Openda, by the way, left wing. Openda can play on the left wing, by the way. That's the only reason why, by the way, the club are probably looking at Openda. You know what I mean? Openda's only been looked at because of his ability to play left wing. That's literally it. Because they need a guy to play on the left wing. Because they know, if we're being honest, the Mudryk and Sterling scenario is not going to be cooking. What was it? We should be realistic at this point. I think I honestly I can't even disagree with this. By the way, I can't disagree with this. If the option they're going for, he probably is the best scenario other than Thingy, someone else. So honestly, it's not looking again from the striker scenario aspect. I'm going to be very, very, very. Uh, I think for me personally, man, and I'm going to repeat it before this. I forgot his gentle. This Samu deal. If it's going to happen, we will find out again tomorrow. Listen. I told you before. Chelsea. You know, what I mean, Tuesdays and Wednesdays. You know, and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays. We are hot. We are cooking on diesel again. So again, I wouldn't be. Yeah, Chris, if you want to hop on, link. I sent you the link. Again. So again, I think for me personally, if this is gonna happen, we're gonna find out a lot more tomorrow in regards to that and the deal that's gonna be happening. Again, I think for me, yeah. Again, I think for me personally, you know, Duran is only gonna happen if this alleged something is happening according to Fabrizio. So we're gonna have to wait and see if that's gonna occur or not, or maybe if this Samu deal puts pressure on Aston Villa to break, and then that allows Chelsea to bring in someone like a John Duran as well. So again, it's going to be interesting to see what happens there. I think the final aspect again about this that no one else is speaking about is if these two fail, more than likely Solanke is the next option that's going to be coming on to the football club. So again, that's something else to think about too. So Solanke Nation might be, you know, a lot more closer than many people are willing to admit, in my personal opinion. But we move. Thank you very much. Like again, and now, guys, listen. I want to actually just talk about this here. The next, so I'm gonna come back to the striker talk, yeah. But before we do that, guys, 22 minutes in. Please make sure to like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. I'm 2 away from 335. 2 away from 335. 2 of you can subscribe, please. It would be really helpful. Big up to my guy, Restylable. Actually, the reason why I say Solanke, by the way, Restylable, is this. It's been coming up continuously. They've been put up by the 65-minute release course. But I think what's going to happen, Restylable, is that, this is my opinion, if the Duran deal breaks down, if the, what's the other deal? The Samu deal breaks down, he is the break glass. Essentially, he's the final emergency signing, the one they're going to have to go like, you know, we're gonna have to hold our nose to it because of the release course and be like, you know what, bang, we just have to accept it. We're just gonna have to accept it. That's probably what's gonna be the case, by the way, in my personal opinion. I know many may disagree with me in that regard, but I feel that that is just the most likely scenario when it comes down to it. I know some of you may disagree with me in that aspect, but that's what's the most realistic. Built to my guy Daniel Knight. I want to actually talk about this Olise stuff because a lot of, you know, there's a lot of Olise stuff that's come up, by the way, that I want to really talk about because let me bring this up, man. Let me bring this up. Bear me. Sorry about this, guys. You know, literally crazy day, hectic day, man, in regards to the news, bro. Honestly, like, you know, it's been kind of insane. So this morning, obviously, this is via, of course, the Athletic. Again, Simon Johnson, you know, Simon Jordan, sorry. Is it Simon Johnson? Simon Johnson. Yeah, I was right first time. Sorry. I don't know why I was getting so confused on that one. Sorry, boys. Beatrice Jackson, by the way. Yeah, so obviously, this is what Simon Johnson was reporting. And that is, of course, first and foremost, that, again, Michael Olise is Chelsea's main focus into the search for a striker is taking a bit back of the seat. There's interest in Aston Villa, but okay. So essentially, he's saying that Michael Olise is our number one option currently as we speak as of right now. Now, we then obviously, if in regards to the Michael Olise news, right, we then get this news in regards to him, which we'll bring up right about new, which is from Fabrizio. While Chelsea is finding the striker, the Olise operation is still ongoing. I'll update you in the next few hours and days on this. Chelsea are still activating all their best possibilities for Olise and are trying to reach, trying to find an agreement. Again, this for me is just more rinse and repeat. You know what I'm saying to you? It feels like to me personally, it's more rinse and repeat. He doesn't have any information as of right now. No info is coming out or leaking out. So it clearly seems, again, for me personally, Chelsea are trying to, you know, do their best to make sure they had a scenario. Now, this is some more insight from Liam Toomey. It's currently actually on playback with Alex Goldberg, giving out some news in regards to both Olise and the strike situation. And he said, Michael's Olise's representatives have encouraged all interested parties to go to Palace first. I don't anticipate Chelsea will be the only club interested, and lots of big clubs are high on him. His data is high. So he's saying they just have to go to the thingy. Of course, it's going to be other clubs interested. Chelsea are going to have to convince Michael Olise that they are the best place for him. Champions League clubs are the ones to watch. Again, he's just talking about the clubs that you might have to watch for. And then Chelsea are going to have to work hard on their pitch for Olise. There are lots of clubs to compete against, which is logical stuff. Again, this is something that we've spoken about multiple times before. So this is not anything new, by the way. So again, that's pretty much all the news in regards to Michael Olise that's come out today. Again, I think for me personally, not that much big enough in terms of breaking news. Essentially, just again, boom, rinse and repeat. Just that Chelsea to work on their the way they're gonna speak, etc., etc. Not too much, nothing too much. But again, the one thing I will give Chelsea more than anything is that when you're the number one option, they will go in and above the moon for you, bro. They will do whatever it takes to make sure to bring you in. So that's why I'm not worried. All right. Let me read it. I think we should stop talking about Olise. He will end up at Chelsea. Everyone knows it. With Stanley Stewart needs to go. They are so mid. We don't need another 20-year-old striker because we got Jackson. Change the model and get some experience. So the Daniel Knight, I hear you. I can actually agree to you a certain extent, like in the sense of getting experience. The issue is the possible experience that you want to get right now is really too expensive, and I think probably maybe an Osimhen. And then the guys after that, in terms of experience, are only one season wonders. So that's not going to be really helpful as of right now. So I don't see that happening. Joe says Olise isn't happening. I think it's happening. It's just that the club are doing a great job of keeping everything quite low down and behind the scenes. That is what is happening right now, bro. I think the club are doing a great job at that and making sure that everything's hidden in plain sight. You know what I mean? That's Assassin's Creed, right? What is it? We fight in the dark to protect the lights. You know what I mean? That's the stuff that we're trying to do right now in regards to him. Again, it's not that much news in him. It's just really a lot of rinse and repeat. I'm saying rinse and repeat in regards to him. Nothing new, nothing special, of course. But again, we will wait and see. Listen, we will wait and see, of course, man. But listen, at the end of the day, I believe we'll be all right, man. I believe, honestly, we'll be more than likely to be all right. Okay? So, let me actually just, of course, let me actually just, obviously talk about some other stuff. And let me show you some I throw it behind the scenes. I don't want another. Yeah, exactly. See, this is what I'm saying. This is why I think what's happening at Chelsea is a lot better because we're making sure we're keeping it halal behind the scenes. No one knows what's going on. We're keeping it nice, clean, and tidy. And that is usually the best option to have, by the way. Otherwise, right? By the way, yeah, you just run into a scenario where you just cooked. You know what I mean? And you don't want to be in a scenario where that is the case, by the way. That's all I have to say on that one. That is a scenario you do not want to be in. People can tell you yes to be in that or not. Olise might not be coming. They've been saying we're going to meet Olise too many. But I remember at the match prime, the reason why they're saying that is because Chelsea are probably provided no new information. They're trying to keep it under wraps. That's one thing about Chelsea, yeah. Whenever they do go for a certain target that they actually want, they'll make sure. You know what I mean? Zip. And I think the other thing you have to remember at the match prime, Chelsea last time they did this stuff publicly with Crystal Palace for Olise, they got banned. So remember, they got banned. Seriously, got banned. And they didn't even get the player. So and then he even signed a new deal. So Chelsea probably are trying to do their best in trying to, what's it called here, be deadly, silent but deadly. Yep, he definitely, man. He's definitely got a good level of talent ID, I would say for sure. He definitely knows what he's doing. So listen, I'll definitely give him credit in that regard, of course. So listen, big ups to him at the end of the day. I actually want to talk about quickly the left back situation because there's a lot of news actually in regards to the left back situation that came out today. And let me just bring it up for you guys while we are having a nice little chat as usual. To my guy EE, bro, let me know your thoughts on this new striker stuff, bro. Let me know your thoughts on the striker stuff, please. I won't be surprised if I am linked to Chelsea this week. Oh my God, hey. Peter Pan, bro. Give us that magic up front, bro. We need that magic up front, bro. We need that magic up front, Peter Pan. So let me bring it up for you. Yeah, there was actually. Let me just bring it up for you right now, bro. Where is it, man? Come on. Google, can you work for me? There we go. Here we go. We are not hearing much at the Athletic on the left back situation right now. So clearly, there's clearly the left back situation as of right now isn't hot. They're trying to, keep it quiet under wraps. Oh, the Samu Omoridion news. Um, we are not hearing much on the left back situation right now. So clearly, the left back situation has taken a back burner to them two main targets, which are probably the striker situation and what's it called? Both the striker situation that I said before and the Olise situation. So clearly, the club are making a considerable effort to make sure that does not happen anymore. So that doesn't happen just yet. So again, interesting thing to see. Of course, at the end of the day, again, I know a lot of people are trying to again, I was speaking about this before. No, fair enough. I'm just honestly, bro, fair enough. Like, at the end of the day, when it comes to the left back situation, I am essentially very interested, by the way, in what's gonna happen, because for me personally, but yeah, going back to the topic, because I thought I saw some news. Yeah, again, I'll say this again. Yeah, I just want us to be honest, and I'll say this once, not once, not twice, not three times. Right? In regards to the left back situation, we need a left back, bro. Chilwell is not going to work in this system, whether they want to admit or not. Obviously, we have Kukurea who may work, but for me, as of right now, he's a backup guy. So you want to start there. Again, there are good options there. Obviously, I know EE doesn't thinks Locker is the new one Bissaka, but I think Locker is pretty much very high quality. Trust me, bro. You know what I mean? I think he'll do that. I think he'll do a job. Trust me on that one, bro. 100%. So listen, we move on that one still. But guys, I think the question I want to ask here is that I do wonder, who would I bring in? Good question. I have no idea, bro. I don't scout directly the football, sadly. So you know what I mean? I haven't got that level of scouting department these days. I don't have the scouting department on that one, bro. Like, listen, genuinely, bro, I have no idea. Nah, bro, trust me, he's good enough, man. Listen, Ahmed Abdi, when it comes to fullback scouting, I'm elite in my fullback scouting, bro. I know my fullbacks better than anyone else, bro. Like, trust me on this one. He is good, bro. He's actually decent. Like, for me personally, he is the man with the plan. I'm just gonna say it like that, bro. Bro, man. I'm just honestly, bro. I'm just really just tired right now, bro, of the strike situation, because you would think by now the situation would be sorted out. You know, we would get some level of clarity. Bro, nothing is happening, bro. No juice at all. No juice at all. What about Lampard as a sporting director? I think Lampard as a head scout, I think initially, before he becomes a sporting director, would probably make a lot more sense. I don't know about you, bro, but I feel like Lampard as a sporting, as a head scout, like Joe Shields initially, and then he becomes a sporting director after he lands his trade, then I think so, bro. But we move, yeah. Again, man, I think let me listen to some of your comments. Yo, Ahmed, do you know anything about this? Again, sadly, my knowledge on him is very limited. I don't know that much of him. I've watched like one or two Las Palmas games when he was on loan there, but I didn't remember him. So, that's not really a good sign initially, isn't it? You know what I mean? If I don't remember you, yo, that's crazy, man. Yeah, I think again Lampard as a head scout, I don't think is much of an issue. Again, I think he'd probably be a decent scout. He'd be able to understand everything quite well and do a good job at it. So again, I think Lampard in that position would make a lot more sense in my personal opinion, more so than I think a lot of people are realizing. So again, it's a wait and see approach, as I've always said. But whether or not it will be a case, another thing entirely. But bro, guys, man, honestly, what are your thoughts today, man? I think hectic news day. Tomorrow is going to be even crazier. I know a lot of people don't believe me when I say tomorrow is going to be even crazier, but believe me, boys, tomorrow will be a lot crazier. Love and trust. Listen, I'm telling you, boys, Ahmed Abdi, listen, my football knowledge here is one of the best. I like to think, I like to pride myself on my football knowledge. When I tell you that the news tomorrow is going to be crazy, just like it was today. Yeah, trust me, it will be. Like, 3 p.m., 4 p.m., 5 p.m., that's when it's going to start hitting, like, something like fireworks. You know what I mean? We're going to be getting fireworks everywhere. The problem with fireworks is we listen. bang, 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 literally like fireworks. So again, don't be surprised. So again, I think the other thing is, yeah, I know this guy maybe 9 out of what 36 is it that he's got. I think also like we need to be honest about the fact that the scouting department at Chelsea, essentially barring Disasi, have been very good. Disasi and Madrid have been very good at their scouting. At their scouting. So let's be real about that. By the way, like their scouting has been quite good in general. So let's be real about that too. Like I feel like we shouldn't be too unfair on the scouting department and the type of players they wish to bring in and want to bring in too. Lampard's talent ID was good. Just yeah, exactly. Are you confident Chelsea can get something? Yes, I am. Inshallah, we get Solanke. Fair enough. Let's pray for Maresca. Oh, let's hope so, mate. We might need to, bro. Except for disaster. Wow. You know, I think Disasi, I know Disasi is a hot topic really among people, but I like Disasi personally. I think it's unfair to judge him after one season personally. So we move on that one still. But honestly, bro, crazy day at the office, crazy night at the office. It's the mad, it's mad, innit? It's mad, 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 mad. But listen, you know what, bro? I'm gonna cut it short today because it's a crazy day for streaming. I've been streaming so much today. I even did a video today, so I'm gonna take a break, guys. Thanks again for watching. I've been your host, the most, the Bridge T58. Dedicate your hearts. Yeah. I agree with you, by the way, on that one. But listen, guys, I've been your host, Mr. British 258. Dedicate your hearts, and as always, please make sure to stay blue. I will with that. Thank you very much.